Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. I am the bombist. Another day, another dollar. The things are a little boring in crypto right now. We're gonna take a look. I want to talk about Voyager. We're gonna get right into the Voyager. I was pretty excited when I started. When I first got Voyager, I was pretty excited. I thought this was pretty cool. We're gonna look at the stock markets today. Might make a big move on stream in the stock market. I'm sitting there, I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, so we might do it. Hold on for that. And then we're going to check in with the crypto market. Anyway, with Voyager, like I said, I was pretty excited when I first got Voyager. It seemed like a really cool app. I was pretty excited about it. I even bought a lot of the Voyager token. This is around all the Coinbase hype. I thought Coinbase was going to go to the moon. We got to look at that today too. Coinbase hasn't gone to the moon yet, though I still think it will. I think it's a pretty misunderstood asset, but I might be selling some Coinbase today at a loss so that I can make some different moves because the opportunity is out there right now. Anyway, let's take a quick look at Voyager. Right now, here are the problems I have with Voyager, and keeping it real on here, it'd make a lot more sense, I guess, for me to continue to promote Voyager and put a referral link down below, because you could get a little Bitcoin, I can get a little Bitcoin, and we will discuss some of the pros with Voyager. So with Voyager, they do offer good interest like BlockFi, and from the best I can tell, like BlockFi, they keep lowering the amount of interest they give you and the amount of coin you get interest on. I think Bitcoin's down to like 0.5 or even 0.25 Bitcoin to get your interest. When I first started, it was 2 Bitcoin, and Ethereum went from, I don't know, a lot of Ethereum down to like 100 Ethereum, down to like 15 Ethereum. So getting that interest over on BlockFi isn't as great as it used to be. There in the beginning, I was getting a lot of interest. So my thought was I was going to trade it to Voyager. But Voyager, they just have some things going on that kind of scare me, and there's some things they got going on I don't like. So I am going to be leaving Voyager. So let's take a look at a few things. One, they're like, when you try and transfer coins out, it could take a really long time. Hans, good morning. Good morning. Buy what? Buy Voyager? What's up? All right, so I did a transfer of my Cardano on the 21st around 7 p.m. I don't like what is that? Saturday? What was the 21st? Friday. I transferred Cardano out of my Voyager, and it shows you a little message. I don't want to show that screen, but I can show you that it's still pending, right? It's still pending. And this is from the 21st, 7 p.m. Dude, like, that's almost 5 days ago, 2 business days. And the message says it could take up to 24 hours for your coin to transfer out. Well, it's been a little bit more than 24 hours. I have transferred USDC out, and that took a few hours. Still kind of a long time, but it concerns me that this is the case. Plus, quite often when I open the Voyager app, it says, the network's not available. And this is like even during times when it's not that crazy. Anyway, I'm still waiting on this withdrawal. That's insane, right? Like, I can't have that. And then another thing about Voyager that I don't like, they claim no fees. But let's take a look at what's actually going on here. So right now, if I were to buy Cardano, the ask price would be $1.53 and the bid price is $1.48. Well, that's a 5 cents difference. So the mid price, and they're going to show the mid price, which is $1.51. You're not going to fill it at the mid price. And this is just Cardano, right? So they're stretching that bid ask. There's a fee. Let's look at Bitcoin. It's the same thing, man. It's even crazier. So ask price 37873. Bid price is $500 away. You're not going to get the bid price. You could put in the bid. So like you're not even going to get the mid price. The mid price is 37644. If you hop over to Kraken, let's take a look at what we got going on there. And Binance is the same thing. It's just Kraken's one of the apps that I really like looking at. So right now, right around 37700 is what Bitcoin's at. And you can see the bid ask is like 10 cents wide. If I were to put in buy a Bitcoin at this price, it would fill. Over at Voyager, you would have to put it in like $200 higher. So there's a fee. There's a huge fee for Voyager. So anyway, yeah, that's my rant on Voyager. That was pretty quick, but I'm done with them. I did buy their coin around the time of the Voyager, you know, the Coinbase offering. And man, that coin has fallen to the depths of hell. If Coinbase turns around, maybe Voyager's a good coin. I know they got some rewards programs that they've been taking forever to get out. Me personally, if you came here for the Voyager content, I'm sorry, man. No, Voyager's no good for me. Yeah, 88. All right, so let's hop on over to the stock market because I'm making some. I'm gonna make some moves today. Oh, am I gonna make them? These crypto prices, they're just too cheap. Like, I don't know if another dip's coming. Another dip may come. Actually, let's look at the crypto prices before, because I still haven't made a decision yet on what I'm going to do in the stock market. So yesterday there was some pretty big news in the cryptocurrency market. Elon, Michael Saylor, Bitcoin count. So man, I'll tell you what, a lot of you traders out there in the crypto world are, what is it? You're bipolar as F when it comes to the sentiment, right? The cryptocurrency crowd in general is extremely bipolar. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Oh my goodness. We're going to hell. The sky's falling. The world's coming to an end. Bitcoin's going to zero. Then all of a sudden yesterday, oh yeah, bull run's back on, blah, blah, blah. I'll tell you what, Bitcoin's struggling with the 200 and that 40K level. It touched the 40K, right at 40K twice yesterday. Had a little bit of dip. I was curious. It was kind of pulling back. It was looking kind of, you know, I wasn't sure what was going to go on. Ethereum had gotten up to like 2,800, and then it was falling down almost back to 20, you know, a little bit below 2,400. So I'm curious if people were getting a little panicky again today. Hey man, I don't know if another dip's coming. This is options expiration week, futures expiration week. I honestly don't know if there's going to be one last dip or if we're going to be off to the moon and if we're going to be off to the moon after. I do know that it doesn't matter because I know the end result of Bitcoin, right? The end result is it's going to be higher. It's going to continue to reach new all-time highs. This chart is not a good one. Let's take a look at this one. So this one goes back further. Put this on the monthly. And I know there's a lot of noise in here. This is Bitcoin. Let's see. This is Bitcoin in 2011 at $400, right? Goes up, goes up, goes up. It keeps going up. So we know the end result. Bitcoin, we know the ending. Bitcoin may be heavily manipulated, but we know the ending. It's going to continue to go up. It may go down for a while, 1 to 2 more years, another bear market. Who cares? Buy it up, gobble it up, right? I can't wait. Pac-Man, yop, 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 yop. 2024, we all going to be, if you buy as much as you can for the next 4 years, we all going to be extremely wealthy. So, and I think we're still going to 70K fast, and I think we're going to 100K plus this year. I still have an exit strategy, but no matter what, if we look at the portfolio, I do not plan on ever dipping below one whole Bitcoin in my portfolio. I will always have at least one whole Bitcoin in my portfolio. So my exit plan might be selling as much as like 0.74. I actually have a little bit more than 1.74. I haven't put some of my reaches. So I might sell up to like say 0.75 in my Bitcoin if I think, you know, the sell-offs come in, we go parabolic, the sell-offs come in and we're going into a bear market. I might sell some of that. Same with Ethereum. And I'm really looking to buy some more Ethereum. I am so bullish on Ethereum. It is unbelievable. There's been some even better news coming out on Ethereum. But I never plan to go below 32 Ethereum in my portfolio. So for the rest of my life, I will always have at least one whole Bitcoin and 32 Ethereum in my portfolio. 32 Ethereum's that magic run your own Ethereum node number that I think could be a massive passive income generator for the wealthy in the future. And I think Ethereum could, you know, so I don't know. Goldman Sachs has just said, you know, leaked report that they think Ethereum has like a such and such percentage chance to flip Bitcoin. Hey, I don't think so, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope Ethereum does flip Bitcoin. I have over 60 Ethereum. I would love Ethereum to flip Bitcoin. I'm not going to complain. I would say we all go to 35K again. I hope not, but can be. And then we go to 40K plus. Yeah. I don't know, man. Our boy DMAC thinks we're going to 25K first. I don't know. I don't care. You know, I do care. I say I don't care, but I do care. Look at Polkadot, man. $21. An amazing buy right now. Oh, I have to make some moves. I have to make some moves. I don't want another dip. I'm kind of worn out from these dips. I'm glad it's over, or at least that we've had that big dip. I'd like to move on, but I'm not sure. You know, again, we had a lot of bullish news yesterday. I forget who it was. Is it Goldman? Oh yeah, Goldman Sachs declared Bitcoin a new asset class. I don't know why that's news. I don't know why that's news. Everyone with any kind of common sense knows that Bitcoin's a new asset class. And then a leaked report that they think Ethereum's going to flip Bitcoin, and they're just giving it to their most leaked. I mean, come on, dude. Like, this leaked is such BS. Anyway, again, we know the end. We know the end. It doesn't matter. It could dip. It could crash. It could dip. But we know eventually it will see new all-time highs. So, let's take a look at the stock market. I'm still nervous about. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Coinbase is pumping. I'm considering liquidating this account, cashing out, and having it at least the cash on the sidelines to YOLO into crypto if there's another huge dip, right? Or I'm poor right now. I'm so poor, man. Like, I'm scared to like even just order Uber Eats because it's too expensive right now. I am so cash poor right now. I just bought over the weekend during this dip, and it wasn't easy. I just bought another $2,000 in crypto because it's still on sale. It is still crazy on sale, right? And even though I think Coinbase is going to recover and see $500, $700, and $1,000 price targets, I think there's some crypto out there that's a much better value. Man, I don't know. I'm probably gonna hold off. I'm probably not. I can't make the decision. If Bitcoin goes to 25K, your Harmony one will go. Yeah, don't. Why you gotta spread FUD there, Hans? And why you gotta make me all nervy? My Harmony one is already like, I'm already down $6,000, 6,500. My Harmony one. Why do you gotta make me all nervous over it? Yeah, dude, it doesn't matter. I care and I don't care, right? Like, this portfolio has seen highs of 691,000 and then dipped all the way down to like 326,000. That's not a lot of fun. It's not a lot of fun whatsoever. But we know. If I don't sell, this portfolio is going to be a multi-million-dollar portfolio. I'm convinced of it. Just how much pain I have to tolerate before we get there. Is this going to see $1 million this year? I think the odds are greater than 50%. Is it going to see multi-millions this year? I think there's at least a 20-30% chance that the cryptocurrency market 5x's a lot of these coins. Cardano could still 5, 6, 7x. There's people out there throwing around 20, 30x's on it. I don't think that's going to happen. We got 60 Ethereum. Is there a chance Ethereum hits 10,000 this year? I think there's a pretty good chance. That's, you know, a little over 600,000 in Ethereum. So I think there's a decent chance that this portfolio could see, you know, at least a $2 million figure. There's also a chance that, you know, it could be over for now until the next halving, and then this portfolio goes back down to where I'm barely above water to negative, right? I don't think that's going to happen, but if it does, I'm prepared for it. I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to enjoy it. I know that I'm going to be in for 2 to 3 years of like, I don't even know, man. Like, I don't know. It's going to be miserable, right? But I've made my bed. I'm lying in it. I'm 100% convinced cryptocurrency is the future. I'm 100% convinced it's still very, very early to the adoption curve. And, you know, it's manipulated. But again, we know the end. We know the end of the story. It's going to go up. All right, so let's take a look. Let's wrap this up real quick. Again, I do want to kind of make these streams about 15 minutes. As the stream grows in popularity, if that ever happens, you know, hopefully we get a lot of chat going on, because that's what I enjoy most, talking to you guys, not necessarily talking about my portfolio. But all right, so the NASDAQ, we haven't discussed that yet. Stock market's looking good today. The stock market's been kind of the same thing. The sentiment in the stock, I'm kind of done with the stock market right now, to be honest. That's another reason why I kind of want to just sell. I need some cash on the sidelines because I'm cash poor. And again, I think the opportunity, right, we'll be back. We'll be back in the stock market. But right now, it's just not as exciting as cryptocurrency. And it would pain me to sell my Tattooed Chef. It would pain me to sell my Palantir. I think those are going to be amazing stocks to own in the future. But I don't think they're going to be 10x anytime soon. So, you know, I do think there's still like a good 4 to 5 months of massive explosive potential in cryptocurrency. It's not necessarily there in the stock market. I think the stock market at best is going to spin sideways. There's no way it can continue any massive moves upwards with all this inflation and stuff. I'm almost talking myself out like right now. Do we do it? All right, we're doing it, boys and girls. I just sold my Coinbase at like a $6,000 loss. You know what? I got some cash on the sidelines. Boys and girls. I'm going to be withdrawing this in a bit. Let's take a look at what else we got. I can't believe I just did that. All right, we're gonna sell my Palantir. I love Palantir. There's another $2,000. So there's about $16,000. We got Tattooed Chef. I should have titled the video "YouTube Trader Goes Insane Midstream." This stupid bug in this thing is driving me nuts. All right, why does it do that? All right, so Tattooed Chef. I got a naked put. We're up in that. Oh, we're way up in that. I need to buy that back. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. I got all kinds of cash on the sidelines. All right, we still got two contracts of the micro Bitcoin future long. I'm down $1,400 in that. I think these expire Friday. So I need a massive Bitcoin movement. I don't need too much to at least break even in that. I see the DraftKings, I'm in the money. We got 24 days to go. I'm down on that one. Gina, not looking too bad. Hyliion, we up a little bit of cash. Neo, we're gonna need a gift from gods on that one. NNDM, not too bad. Palantir, we sold. Tesla, I need to buy this one back. This one's up massive. I've been greedy on this one. So let's close this. Replace order. We'll put it at the mid. That'll eventually fill. Might not fill right now, but that'll eventually fill. Looks like we got some cash, boys and girls. Again, I will be withdrawing this money. I'm going to have it on the sidelines. And we're probably going to deploy that in crypto if there's another big dip. If we rally hard right now, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to hold. I'm going to wait. I have no problem with putting some... if I'm not careful, I'm this borderline to like over with, you know, like going over in my checking account and getting like overdraft fees. I mean, it's that tight, man. I'm like really nervous that I'm like, if I miss a bill or something that. All right. So what's the stock market doing? The ES is up 6 and 7. The NASDAQ's up 40. It was up quite a bit more early this morning, so it looks like we're seeing a little bit of pullback. How's gold doing? Gold has been on a tear. It's pushing 1900. It's down 17 cents today. What is the VIX at? What is the VIX volatility at? It has to be going down. It's only down 0.01, but the VIX is hovering around 20, where it had seen highs of close to 30 recently. You know, higher the volatility, the more the uncertainty and fear in the stock market. Again, sentiment in crypto got extremely bullish again yesterday. Goldman Sachs news, Michael Saylor, Elon Musk, freaking, I don't know, some Bitcoin council, a few other bits of information. Bitcoin was looking extremely bullish again. Everyone last night was popping the champagne bottles. We touched near 40K a couple times, dipped back down. It's really I'm a little bit surprised, to be honest. I thought, you know, we'd seen close to 40K several times recently, and it just keeps, look at that, it just keeps butting up against it numerous times. And so I thought, like, I really thought yesterday we were going to push beyond 40K. So we'll have to see. It's kind of on the move again. It's pushing again. We might get another push. I feel like it can't, 40K can't hold it back too many more times. I'm very, very optimistic that the ETF will be announced soon. And when that happens, boys and girls, it's off to the races. And in fact, I argue, you know, the SEC is constantly saying, oh, Bitcoin's too volatile for there to be an ETF. The Bitcoin market's too, like, manipulated, etc., etc. I argue that a Bitcoin ETF would add billions of liquidity. And with liquidity comes stability. And more and more financial institutions and retail investors would be able to invest in it with confidence, because with an ETF that is insured, right? With your Bitcoin, especially these old boomers, right? They're a little bit more scared to hop into something like Bitcoin. They don't understand how to buy it, how to hold it, you know, even getting into where you buy it, sell it, hold it, all these different wallets, etc., etc. It's not insured, blah, 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 blah. Then go buy the hell out of an ETF. They know how to do ETFs. They just open up their existing stock program and click buy. And it's insured, unlike Bitcoin. So I personally think the SEC should be fast tracking some of these ETFs to add liquidity to the markets. Anyway, like I said, Bitcoin and the market seems to be recovering. We had a little dip there. I woke up this morning and it was starting to pull back. Our boy crypto face. Do not buy market cipher. Do not leverage trade, boys and girls. I do not think that indicator is going to make you millions overnight. Anyway, he had a short going on. Hopefully he gets his face melted off, because hopefully, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum start going to the moon. Ethereum had pulled back below 2,400. It looks like we're back on the move up. Cardano was pulling back. It had seen a high of $1.60-ish yesterday. What was the high? No, it was a high. Was it yesterday? Yeah, $1.59. It was pumping pretty good. Pulled back down to below $1.50 again. Or yeah, it was at a low of $1.43 again. Cardano's got big news coming up. The smart contracts are getting released. All those new projects, there's going to be a lot of hype and sentiment around it. I think Cardano is going to start moving again pretty quickly. You know, I'd said before the pump and before it happened, when it was at like $1.30, I said I think we're going to $2 plus. That happened too quick. Then we had that huge dip. I think we will be back up here, if not more, with all this stuff coming with Cardano. Polkadot, one of the best buys on the board right now. Risk versus reward, one of the best buys right now. With this cash on the sidelines, I'm seriously tempted to immediately put it in Polkadot over on Kraken and start earning that 12% on it right away, because I think Polkadot is going to $50, $60 fast, right? I'm actually very, very surprised by how much it has not recovered with the rest of the market. And my most recent love, one, I'm not buying any more one right now. Like, if it were to dip, like, with my cash on the sidelines, I would consider it. Like if it were to dip down to that 1 penny, I'd have to buy some, right? I'd have to buy some. But right now I'm taking a little bit of pain in Harmony One. I'm not worried about it at all. I think Harmony One's going to 20 plus cents minimum, 30, 40, 50 to $1 potential. And then my Polkadot, I'm not worried about that either. I'm not even sure if that cost basis is accurate, but if it is, whatever. I think Polkadot's going to at least $100 this year, if not 200 or 300. Anyway, I am wrapping this up. I will be back tomorrow, 6:25 a.m. PST. Be there, be square. Love you all, and peace.